One of the most fascinating things that people that are interested in Stonehenge tend to get fixated upon is where the stones came from, because they're certainly not local.
Where did they find these stones? And it's only in very recent, in the very recent past that they finally managed to pinpoint where the stones came from.
They weren't lying about on the ground roundabout. So, to begin with the big ones that we know about, the ones that stand out from the horizon, that everybody's familiar with the shape of, as the big Sarsen Stones, the big white ones, the trilithons and the outer ring.
It had been thought for quite a long time that they came from the Marlborough Downs, which is only, it's not 20 miles to the north.
Nearer to Avebury, in fact, than to Stonehenge. More recently, though, it's been figured out thanks to the return of a core taken from one of the stones that went AWOL and has now been returned, but the petrology has been done on that, and yeah, the source of the Sarsen Stones has been pinpointed more or less to an area called the West Woods. Our work brings us to some quite nice places. It wasn't a
bit special, isn't
it?
Yeah,
I'd seen photographs, but West Woods,
which is some woodland not far away. It's actually the site that they pinpointed one of the stones, where it had a complete matching petrology with one of the stones that is still in Westwoods.
We'll see more of it as we search for a Sarsen stone or two. Wish us luck. Like the mad folk we are, amongst all these woods and all the stones, I'm sure there are spread out amongst it. We're actually trying to find one specific one, and if we're successful, we'll be finding the stone from which one of the samples was taken that proved that this was the part of the world that the Sarsens came from. According to the map, we're nearly upon it. If that's a precise rendering for the Ordnance Survey coordinates, should be just off in the woods over there. I'll tell you what, it makes you wonder how they get found in the first place.
It wouldn't have been like this back then.
No, I mean not them way back then. I mean people doing research.
Yeah.
What's that there? Oh, I don't know, it's a pile of twigs and stuff.
That's a stone.
It is? Not a very big one though. I think we'll recognise it when we see it, that's the thing. It's medium sized, but it's cracked. Call ourselves the Prehistory guys, and we can't even find a Sarsen stone in the whole of West Woods. And then, lo and behold, Rupert, you spotted over there.
The clouds parted.
The clouds parted, kind of.
Began to sing.
Follow this man. It seems that it's a great. I mean, this is the most stones we've seen in one place in all day, isn't it?
Yeah, there's loads, aren't there?
Yeah.
A real scatter.
Is this the one? Oh, well found, sir.
What a beauty, eh? And you were reading in the paper about how they were identifying it, because you can tell this is what is in the paper as one of the stones that was tested.
Yeah. We had the coordinates, but we had them all wrong. We'd been hunting all over the hillside in the wrong place.
It's not the first time.
This seems to be a pretty big one, just a metre away from the split one from which the sample was taken. if we're right, it goes right from here, this end, through right along. It's covered up a bit. I don't know if it's split there, but this seems to be the end of that. I mean, if that's the full size of it, that could well have been
It's a big old lump.
a candidate for Stonehenge. Goodness gracious, it's pretty here.
Lovely,
It's
isn't
ridiculous. Yeah, it wasn't like this back then.
it? No, not even slightly.
Yeah.